The next type of compound inequality is the ones that use the word or. So a lot of times when we're speaking, we kind of use the word or and interchangeably. In math, they do mean very different things. And not only in this class, but if you go on in math, those words are used in a lot of different places, and they always mean two very different things. So the solution is going to be the region where either original inequalities are graphed, and it's sometimes referred to as the union. So before we were looking for where both of them are graphed. Here it's where either of them are graphed. So if you see it graphed, you need to include it in the solution. So x is greater than 2 or x is greater than 4, with 2, greater than 2 would be there, greater than 4 would be here, and again, if I kind of look at the regions, over here nothing is graphed, so I don't want to graph it. Here one is graphed, but the other one isn't graphed, but that doesn't matter. As long as one of them is graphed, I need to include that in my answer. And then here both of them are graphed, I still need to include that in my answer. So anywhere you see it, it needs to be graphed. So my final answer will be this, because that includes anywhere I see it being graphed. And that'll be 2 to infinity, and this should look like a parentheses, and it kind of doesn't. That's a little bit better. So from 2 to infinity. For this one, number 11, it's x is greater than 3 or x is less than negative 1. So greater than 3 is going to be here, and less than negative 1 is going to be here. So if I look at my regions, this one is including that, so I need to include that. Here there's nothing, so I don't need to include anything there. Here is the other inequality, so I do need to include that. So anywhere you see shading happening, you need to include that in your final answer. So it already kind of looks like my final answer, so you actually wouldn't have to regraph it if you didn't want to. But my interval notation, because I have two regions, I need to be kind of careful how I write this. The first region is going to be all the way from negative infinity to negative 1, and that's with parentheses. And then the other region is going to be from 3 to infinity, also with parentheses. And I'm going to use a symbol that looks like a U, and it's called the union symbol. And that's really why these compound inequalities are sometimes called the union, because we can actually have the union of two different sets of numbers. So it looks like a U, it's the union symbol. It's just used when you have two different regions that are kind of separated.